Hey guys, it's me, Sonia. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm getting married again soon. I'm getting married again very soon. I'm praying that it is with someone that has children so that we can have a blended family. I don't want to force my kids on somebody that doesn't have kids. Unless he really wants kids and he doesn't care who they come from. But I don't want somebody who doesn't have kids who's pretending that they want kids and they don't really want kids, and then they feel like my kids are like a burden. I don't want something like that, because if you abuse my kids, you're asking for a death wish. So that's that. Um, First and foremost, I'm praying that he loves God and he's a Christian man who loves God, who loves me, who is saved and is baptized, and who has his stuff together. Um, I'm praying that he will also have a vision that I'm having about the homestead. Uh, you guys know that I want to have my own livestock and I want to grow my own food, but I can't do that right now where I am. Um, what else? I want to be able to compliment him. So where he lacks, I pick up. Where I lack, he picks up. I want him to be a provider. That's always the goal because he's a man. He's supposed to be a provider. But I also want him to be my companion, someone that I can share everything with and not worry about it coming back to me in an argument, not worried about it coming, from somebody else, a friend or a aunt, telling all my business or stuff like that. I want to be able to confide in him and trust him and depend on him, and I want him to depend on God God and trust me. And I want not a lot. Um, I want our kids to get along. Hopefully, he has kids. I want our kids to be around the same age as well. I would love it, love, 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 if our love languages were similar. At least one of them, one of the top ones, similar. I'd love it if he were into nature. Like me and the kids, we go to the woods every now and then for a hike. Sure, it's not too far out from the city, so even if they got lost, eventually they'll hit a freeway or something. But I want him to want to go fishing. Like we just recently went fishing for the first time as a family, and I like that. I enjoyed that. If he were into fishing and if his kids were into fishing, that would be great. That could be a family trip that we went on. That would go on. My kids are into skating. If his kids were into skating, that would be amazing. I just got me some skates, so I'm like, let's go, a family trip. I like traveling. I haven't been traveling since my kids have been here. If he liked to travel, we could go on road trips. I've been trying to buy an RV. Last year I was gonna buy an RV for $7,000 until the guy messed it up as he was backing it out of the driveway. And so I didn't get that RV. So far I haven't found any other RVs for $7,000 that are worth it. Some of them have water damage, some of them have other damage, and I'm just like, nah. But if we could get an RV for us and our kids, and he liked to drive, because I don't like to drive, that would be great. Um, I'm praying on it. I wrote down other things that I want in my husband, so when I meet him, I'll know he's the one, because I wrote down some other stuff that I'm not putting on here, just in case he decides he wants to watch my video and see what I'm looking for. He won't have everything unless he is the one for me, so he won't be able to fake it. um, and yeah, I pray that he's a family man who loves God, loves me, loves nature, and is a really nice guy, a nice protective guy, a manly man that meets my needs and I meet his. yeah. Anyhow, that's all I want to put on here. This is just basically for a reference of when I said this, because I plan to get married soon. So if I pop up with a fiance next week, y'all won't be like, what? This is a surprise. I probably won't be next week, but if I pop up with somebody within the next month or something like that, you never know. God works fast. So if he gives me a husband soon, if he finds me soon and I say yes, don't be surprised when me and my blended family pop up on the screen and we start doing stuff and living and praying for people. And oh, if he had a discipleship ministry, that would be great, because I used to love praying for people. And when I was married, my husband thought it was weird that I went to strangers and prayed for them. Now you can't do that, because there are people that actually do that are robbing people when they do that. They're praying for them, and like while their head is bowed, somebody's pickpocketing them. That's not what I did. I literally prayed for people. But if he were deeply in the church, like on some type of ministry, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Unless he was there all the time and he never made time for family. Because once you get married, your family is your first ministry. So that's that. I just put this on here for a record to let you know that I'm getting married soon. Don't know when, don't know who he is, don't know how, but soon. So I'll see you guys later.